So when I work with inner child, I actually start with the embryo, because when you are in your mother's life, your mother's womb, there is a lot of things happening there. You are developed from there. So if there is any problems during those 9 months, it will affect your organs, your nervous system, and it will also affect the feeling of being safe. If it was a happy time in as a fetus, then you would, relax and just let yourself flow around and, move and get the food you need and relax. And your nervous system would, you know, be in a resting state where, oh, I feel for jumping. And then you jump. And, if that was that, then your nervous system had developed itself to be relaxed and tense and happy and movement. But when there is some problems in that 9 months, then your system will be like this, because you feel your mother very clearly. And there's also investigation or research that shows that you can actually connect with your father as well, because our sensory system is developed during that time as well. So we can sense our mother, and we can sense our father, and we can sense what happens between them. And we also, we are lying in our mother's unconscious place, where we put everything we cannot really cope with, just down there, and that's where you're lying. So you also lie in your mother's unhealed shit. So you both lie in that. So in that state, you can actually have a lot of things that, oh, it's not nice, oh, no. And when you do that as a little child, then you disconnect a little from your soul. When you are just like, normally when there's pictures that shows when, the egg cell and the sperm cell are connecting like that. There's a little light, like a little flash of energy.
Yeah.
And for me, amazing. It's there where I see the soul is entering. It's like there is an energy development where the soul comes in and starts already there. And that's where I see that the little embryo gets life, and soul and cells are connecting, and they work like this, just developing. If you already comes into survival mode when you are in that, then some of the soul cannot continue to be integrated in the body. And so if you have problems with actually from birth finding yourself able to connect or ground or be present, then may be a very good reason for that in those 9 months. So it could be coming back to that and create a healing space for the little one, so you can experience the feeling of being safe in those 9 months, and then develop yourself again, redevelop. So it's like a reboot and connection, and then the soul and the body can start to integrate with each other again, and in that way you can feel the connection, and you can keep the contact to your soul and your body at the same time. So the embryo state and the fetus state is quite important to look at. So many of my students that has the feeling of not really belonging, never really felt comfortable with the living world, we have to go back to that state and help the little one. It's not like, of course, you see a little one that is this healing space, and it could be, an angel holding the space, or, it could be also sometimes Virgin Mary standing there holding the little one, and it's like everything start to relax, and the little one start to grow from a locked place, and it's like imprint in your nervous system and in your body organs and also in your bones. So it's quite a change, because suddenly something happens that gets the life force in you to reconnect, and you start to feel that you're present and you can be alive in your present life, because you are reconnected a place where you're disconnected. So when I work with inner child work, I try to look after where did the disconnect happen? So it could be already before you're born.